Hello, Aries, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul communicator and mentor. And today I have an intuitive tarot message for you. I trust that this message is meant for you when you find it. And we're really going to focus on what it is that your soul needs to move forward, needs you to know so that you can move forward on your journey. Okay, let's go ahead and see where your soul is at this point, where you are, and we're going to look at some influences. Okay. All right. So your soul is at the Three of Wands. So your soul is asking you to really look at possibilities, to look at potential, and to look at areas of growth. It feels like you have let some areas of your life kind of stagnate, where you've gotten used to the same old, and it's kind of like a spring cleaning. Your soul is asking you to revisit those corners, revisit those parts of yourself that you've maybe left hidden, and to see if you can breathe some new air into them. It might be time to take them back out and start interacting with them again. Aries, though, you've got the Nine of Swords for how you're feeling. And so we've got this conflict of energy already between these two cards, where your soul is asking you to look forward and to look future and to look out. And yet you are looking backwards to the past, hanging on to things and really, really scared to move forward. This Nine of Swords energy doesn't feel comfortable, but for some reason you can't leave it. It's like you keep returning to it. Some nights you may not be able to sleep, and one night leads to another one. It's just all of this hanging on, okay? And it's not the direction your soul wants you to go right now. You need to know at this moment you are turned away from where your soul wants you, because your soul wants you to look at the future, not at the past. It wants you to look at what's opening, not what never opened, okay? Let's look at some influences for you. We've got Queen of Wands, yep, Lord, and we've got Justice. Okay, I'm being told to start with the Justice. It's funny, my guides are using the words to court, like to go to court. So it's almost as if there's a leveling up that needs to happen with you and yourself, and to really hold yourself kind of responsible and accountable for yourself, right? It's like there's this could be a funny dream if you were taken to court and all the judges were you and all the jury was you, and I'm not sure what the right word is, the people that committed the crime were you, and the people that are testifying against you are you. It's like you're taking yourself to court here. And the Justice is really asking you to level up and understand the ways that you are betraying yourself. Understand the ways, or consider that you're not being as faithful to yourself as you could be in situations with others, but in mostly the way that you're projecting yourself into the world, okay? So you're showing them a side of you that isn't really the true you. And you may also feel, nope, okay, they're saying to stick with that dream idea. So at the end of the day, no one owes you anything except you, all right? You owe yourself the best possible treatment. You owe yourself the best possible way to navigate anything. But a lot of times you're not allowing yourself to go to that place. And here's where the Lord comes in. Because of that, you find yourself locked into a lot of situations where you feel like you can't change. People expect you to be a certain way, or you can only do a certain kind of work. You're kind of straitjacketing yourself into this place where there's not a lot of room. There's not a lot of flexibility to explore like your soul is wanting you to do. Okay? And now because of that, we've got the Queen of Wands, who is actually a person in your environment. Let me ask about this person. I do feel like there is an encouraging energy who is trying to kind of lift you up, a spark She's trying to give you a spark, and I'm saying she. It does feel more like a feminine energy, but she's trying to liven you up and encourage you to expand and to break out of that box a little bit more. I feel like this is a grandmother for someone, and it may be even a grandmother on the other side. But it's like she's just trying to get you to come out of yourself for a second and say, wait a second, look up. Things are looking up. That wand is pointing up. This isn't so bad, but you have yourself so locked in with these two energies here. These are very unyielding energies, okay? So the situation you do find yourself in, it's very understandable why you're feeling this way, because it seems like there's no way out. It seems like, the walls are kind of closing in and there's nowhere you can go. I want to find out a little bit more what this Three of Wands is talking about. So let's go into that for a second. Okay, and they wanted me to draw the top. I've got my animal oracle here. Interesting, we have the cat, intuition. And look, there's three cats. And you see the three wands, it's kind of the same shape, that ultimately making that upward triangle, which is really, okay, there's a couple messages with this intuition card here. Obviously, intuition. You need to follow your intuition. And I do believe that's what this woman is trying to get you to do, which is why I really feel like she's on the other side, because that's how she's trying to talk to you. But listen to your intuition. And also the cat is a very playful energy. They like to play. They like to learn. They're always looking, they're curious, they don't get stuck or complacent or just kind of stagnant. The cat energy is very intelligent, and it's very, very creative. And even these cats have orange eyes, which is the sacral chakra, which is creativity. And so your soul is literally asking you to kind of lighten up, play a little bit more, and get into a place where you're feeling more of that intuitive flow. I feel like what's going to happen is your soul is going to lighten things. Let me stop for a second. As you lighten your energy up and you kind of release some of this constriction that you're feeling, you're going to see that there's other ways open to you. You're going to see that there's other solutions, and there's always other ways around this to work it out. Okay? There's another message with this card, so just give me a second here. So they're talking to me about hunting, when cats go hunting, and I've seen many cats go hunting. They are such good hunters. But oftentimes there is a lot more joy in the hunt than there is in the actual reaping of the rewards. Okay, they take such pride in stalking, and you can't hear them at all. And then they get to the animal, and especially if it's a mouse, they may not even kill it. They may just play with it until the poor thing dies of shock and fright. But the point is that your soul is saying, stop being so goal focused. When you're so goal focused, this is all that can happen, because you can't see a way out of these energies that are so locking to you. So loosen that up a little bit and just start finding out more about how you feel about the process. Okay? Take more joy in the journey of getting there than the accomplishment of the goal. So when you have that kind of message coming through for you, then you get to start asking, well, what kind of process would I like? What kind of experience would I like? Not what do I want to gain? Not where do I want to go? What destination do I want to have? But what do I really want to experience along the way? Kind of like, instead of planning out, okay, I'm going to go from A to B on a road trip, it's like, I'm going to start here. And then we're going to drive a bit. We're going to see what looks interesting. We're going to kind of go there for a bit. And then we're going to maybe get a tip on where to go next. Maybe we'll go back here. So there's a little bit more of a windiness to the journey than an actual linear, we're going to go there. Because the problem is right now, if you were to use this kind of linear energy that's goal directed, it's not going to go as smoothly, and you're either going to get discouraged or you're going to give up, or you're going to get so frustrated that you're going to take it personally and then set yourself back. Okay, that's why this is about possibilities and looking at this more flexibly. Okay, I feel like there's probably some more information for you. I'm going to create an extended reading where we're going to draw some more cards and get even more information about your situation. If that sounds interesting to you, there's a link in the description below. And I also wanted to let you know that I do offer one-on-one coaching sessions where I communicate directly with your soul and we bring through the information that you need for your very next steps in very practical ways. So I look forward to seeing you next time. You can reach out soulguidancewithadriana.com if you'd like to learn more, and I'll look forward to seeing you.